Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This week I am going for a workshop for chefs, which I happen to be. It's a workshop for chefs on plant-based cuisine. The benefits of plant-based foods are tremendous, and as someone who has followed a plant-based diet for over a decade, I would be in the best position to say this. So this is me just getting ready, making sure I'm okay because it's raining, so I wanted to, grab a scarf or like a jacket so I'll be warm. So we're driving on the road, we're heading to the venue. See, it's kind of drizzling, but the roads are clear, so we'll be there in no time. The event was held at Red Dish Chronicles, Abuja, which happens to be a culinary school I also graduated from. And I wanted to check out the food trucks. It also doubles as a food truck center, so that a bunch of food trucks there. So I wanted to see what new food trucks were there because I haven't been there in a minute. So I told the driver to drive to where the food trucks were so I could, take a look at them. And, everywhere's looking good. A bunch of new food trucks popping up. Amazing job. So this is me entering the institution, and when I got in, I was asked to register, and I was given a pen and a book.
Vegetarian by training, and like I said, I don't eat my patients. I'm vegetarian.
Dr. Kiki is the co-founder of My Vegan Africa. She's also a vet doctor, and she was just telling us about the importance of chefs in the culinary space, especially with plant-based cuisine, because a certain level of creativity and innovation is needed to bring these dishes to the forefront, and chefs are responsible for that. We're responsible for making the food taste good and also make sure the nutritional profile is complete. So it was just like a talk about that and what will be needed to, push plant-based cuisine to the forefront. We also had another speaker, Dr. Tosha, who's a doctor from Canada, talk to us about plant-based diets generally. And, we broke it down. There are different types of plant-based diets. We have vegans who do not eat meat or meat products, vegetarians, lacto-ovo vegetarians. We have pescatarians who eat fish, and we have flexitarians who are flexible in their approach to plant-based diets. And we also discussed a bunch of other things relating to plant-based diets.
Focus on not just plant-based, but healthy plant-based.
I said this was a plant-based event, but it was organized by a vegan community. So it was vegan / plant-based discussions. And, we're talking about vegan protein sources. There are loads of options. We have nuts and seeds, and we have soy and soy products. We have mushrooms and a host of others. So,
Options that you have soybeans or tofu. You have different type of beans. Beans are very high in protein. Most beans are very high in protein. You have seitan or gluten, which is whole wheat flour.
So another thing we discussed was deficiencies, vitamin B12 deficiency, which can be common in plant-based diets. And, we talked about ways to get vitamin B12 and iron from certain foods and nutritional yeast, and also doing regular blood work to ensure that those levels are high. And, even meat eaters also can have low vitamin B12 or iron levels. So it's something we should all check to ensure that we are on track. The next speaker was Chef Daniela, who is the owner of Soul Veg restaurant in Kenya, which is a completely vegan restaurant. And, she shared some insights on what it is to be a vegan chef.
Chef. A vegan chef is a chef or someone that creates meals from plant-based diet.
So we just kept on talking about vegan chefs and their roles, and they made us understand that even if you decide to explore vegan and plant-based cuisine as a chef, it doesn't restrict you from still other forms of cooking. It's just a way to, express creativity.
You learn how to be a vegan chef and you doing vegan cooking does not mean that you can also cook meat.
So around this point, you could tell I was getting tired, and luckily it was time for a break. For a break, we had watermelon juice and orange juice. I went for watermelon juice. We also had appetizers. We had vegetable spring rolls and tofu samosas. Very unique and delicious flavors. Everyone kept on raving about it. After the break, we had another speaker, which was our final speaker. It was Chef Bola. She's the co-founder of Veggie Victory, which is Nigerian's first vegan restaurant. I think it's the only vegan restaurant in Nigeria, purely vegan. And, she spoke to us about recipe development, developing vegan recipes and exploring local flavors. And she also brought her products, which is V-Chunks. V-Chunks is a meat alternative. You rehydrate it and use it as you use beef or whatever meat products in your stew, soups, and various vegan recipes. So yeah, that was it. We had questions, we had a panel of questions, we had a call to action. The moderator, Lunia Mien, did an amazing job, and it was such a wonderful event. We also had Chef Denike, the co-founder of the Burgundy. The Burgundy is Nigeria's first fine dining Pan-African restaurant, and she spoke to us about what they were doing in regards to vegan cuisine and plant-based cuisine.
At the moment is that every 6 weeks when I create a menu, there's always 2 fully vegan dish on the menu, just to encourage people to eat more plants alongside their meal.
And we had Hakim Jimo of ProVeg International, as the director of ProVeg International. He spoke to us about resources and what we could go to learn more information, recipes, and just give us insights on his experience, and that was really nice. We're asked about what we'll be doing going forward, what we've learned, and this is what I had to say. Just solidified my conviction to share and teach more plant-based recipes for others. So in case you want to check out my YouTube channel, there are already some vegan recipes on there, Amal Vasi TV. I will share it later on. And I would personally be incorporating more plant-based and vegan recipes and also vegetarian recipes so we can all learn from it. So thank you very much. Well, after that, it was time for lunch, and these were the options. First off, we had pounded yam and oha or egusi soup. This is the oha soup. So this is oha soup and pounded yam, right? I was really surprised because the oha was filled with a lot of meats, which obviously wasn't meat. There was a lot of mushrooms, seitan, and I think tofu. So this is me trying it out. That was really delicious. And next I tried the fried rice, which had like chunks of seitan in it. The big chunk you see right there is actually seitan, which is made from the gluten in flour, and that is sauced to mimic our beef and chicken we traditionally would have with fried rice and rice dishes here in Nigeria. It's really nice, yeah? What are you having? What are you having?
I'm having a vegan jollof rice. Ooh. So delicious. It's seitan and then gluten, right? It's not meat. It's absolutely delicious. It's just like chicken. See, you can see what it looks like, right?
So nice. Okay.
So it looks like chicken is not chicken.
I had the jollof rice as well. It was really delicious. The basmati rice gave it a really nice taste, and the veggies as well. And also, just in case you're curious to know what seitan looks like, it has a spongy look and a chewy texture. So yes, that brings us to the end of this week's episode. I hope this encourages us to include more plant-based foods in our diet.
But generally, people also should be free to make their choices too. If they want to be fully vegan, it's fine. If they want to be vegetarian only, it's fine. If they want to just try plant-based products once in a while, it's also fine. Yeah? I think the joy would be that people are actually living more healthier lives.
Thank you for watching this week's episode. Remember to like, share, and comment. Leave a comment, please. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what you think. Are you vegan? Is this something you're considering? Plant-based? Is this something you're considering? Please remember to turn on your notifications. Till next week, love, Amal.